Well, kia ora, my beautiful stars. I hope you're all well this morning. I'm a little bit shaky here this morning. And I've got goosebumps running all over my back as I'm talking to you guys. There's actually two other readings that I was busy finalizing, but then this one just kept bugging me. And this is a very special reading, and the next seconds will explain why. You can hear I can barely talk. Queen Elizabeth II. She's been tapping me on the shoulder non-stop, and I don't know what the message is and everything. And I forgot to put something on the table here. Let me just get it quickly. Because I am literally, as we are standing here, I'm sort of shaking. So let's have a look and see what message is to come. Let's just have a look here. I'm just clearing the energy. I'm just trying to calm myself down. This is starting to happen more and more often, and I don't know why this is happening more and more often, but it is happening. So let's have a look and see what Queen Elizabeth II has got to say. I've no idea, but yeah, as I say, I'm really nervous for this one, and let's just have a look and see what the message is, and see if I can make any sense of it. I don't know if I'm going to make sense of it, but let's have a look and see. I'm literally shaking to be in the presence of a lady that I've admired for so many years. Never thought that this would happen when I started my tarot journey. So let's have a look and see here. I'll see where the cards go. Page of Cups in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse. Page of Four of Cups upright. And Six of Wands upright. Okay. Okay, let me start dissecting this first. Sorry, the energy for him is also just completely and utterly strange. Okay, let's have a look at this Page of Cups here in reverse, and the Four of Wands in reverse. This is something very honest, very emotional, and it's almost telling me that there's instability on the home front, and it is to do with a betrayal somewhere along the line. I almost want to say that this Page of Cups here is surprising bad news that we can expect. And it is about foundations at home, because there's the castle in the background and things that are upside down. And this is almost, the Ten of Swords here is telling me that it is betrayal, backstabbing that is coming through and has been taking, and it's being released. Something is being released that has happened in the past. It's Four of Cups here. It almost shows that there's an apathy. There is something that is presented, but they can't see past it. They can't see past what is being presented to them. Is it healing that is offered to them? Is it a sense of we cannot forget about mom? Where is mom? The fact that the Queen is not here, but there's small victories on its way. Is this the healing of personal pain? Is this the public victory? Is this us being in public all the time and putting this face on? Is she telling us that the family in itself is amongst themselves is still broken, but they are getting out in public and they are putting on a facade? Sorry, I've just knocked the camera here. But they are maintaining the facade. They are maintaining the face of things that are to come. Let's have a look further and see what the next row shows us here. The world upside down. Nine of Cups upright and a Ten of Wands. It's almost like it's telling me that there's no end of a cycle. There's no end of a movement. Things are still moving forward. Certain things are refusing to close here with this world in reverse here. A cycle is refusing to close. There's no end yet. But this Nine of Cups here almost shows us that these personal, individual little victories that is happening. Maybe it is because of certain family members finding their own personal happiness at the cost of the collective. And it's just come to me. It is what's happening in Montecito. That cycle is still continuing. The Montecito cycle is still continuing. It is all their rewards. It is all their betrayal. And they think that they are the bee's knees here. Hatipa Marai is the one that is not closing the cycle. And it is a heavy burden on the family. They are still continuing to create a burden on the family. Instead of there being happiness and a closure, this whole Sussex thing is still mulling around and there is no end to it. And then that takes me back here to this Page of Cups. It's to do with the children. It's most probably to do with the children. And she's telling me that there is no happy home there. See how the cards start unraveling here. This Queen of Pentacles here. This is the loss. This is the loss of a legacy, this Queen of Pentacles. This is the loss of motherly nurturing. This is telling me that the family is still feeling the loss of their mother. The one that was the nurturer. The one that was the stability in their lives, the one that kept everything together. And they as a family feel, I just want to move the camera slightly, and they feel that they are still in turbulent waters and they cannot move forward. They still feel very, very lost without the Queen, because she was the one that held everything together here. And she, as Queen Elizabeth II, can still feel the loss of her around them. She is missed dearly every day. Queen of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. Look at that. It's the nasty one. It's the beige one. It's the beige one that is causing all the problems. Look how it's sitting under the betrayal here. Under the betrayal and all the awards and the award ceremonies and stuff that she goes to. She's telling me that there's an endless cycle here with this. What's underlying here? Oh, no, guys, please don't. Okay, let's have a look here. We all know what this death card is. And it's making me very, very worried, this death card. This Five of Swords here. Sorry, I'm just trying to take it in for a second here. I'm just trying to make sense of it. I can read this death card in two ways. Is this telling me that this is the death of the ego? The death of the ego of this one. And it is a release of all those battles, all those fights that they've had. And this Ace of Wands here, is it showing me that she's telling me that the cycle will end when that ego is snuffed out. When all the fighting about those kids, look at the cups here and the burdens. Temperance and reverse, she's telling me that those kids are not theirs. The Six of Pentacles is coming up again. Distribution. It's telling me that there's a payout coming, she's telling me that there's a payout coming. This has come up in the previous reading as well. Begging and being paid out. There's the offer that is being made. The steady offer. A steady offer is being made. Once this offer is being made, there's going to be no more. They need to make a decision because the stealing is going to come to an end. The secrets are going to come out if they don't take the offer. And it is the loss. She's feeling very sad and very, very confused and very lost. It's the children. Okay. Okay. It's a loss about the children. It's about the family legacy, and it's the Emperor. The King is the one that's got to make the final decision here. The King is the one to make the final decision here. And it's going to come through very slowly. They're working on it slowly. They're working on it very, very slowly. I'm just having to look and see if there's a last message here. King of Wands. I almost want to say, okay. She's worried about Harry. I don't know why I see Harry as a King of Wands. But it's about Harry and the father being caught between William and Harry. The King is trapped between William and Harry. But the King has got to make a decision, a final decision. He's got to make a reckless decision. And it's this constant fighting. Okay. Yeah, okay. These cards have all just made sense to me. Sorry, I'm just very all over the show here. So please excuse me that I'm all over the show here. What this is basically telling me, Queen Elizabeth is telling me that the secrets about the kids is going to be held, but it is going to come through the divorce, and it is going to be reckless if they continue fighting. It is going to be continuous fighting, and it's going to be reckless here. And it is letting go. Harry needs to let go. And they are trying to bring Harry in from the cold before the demise of his father. But at the moment here, we are seeing, and that's why the death card has also come up. They need, it's twofold. The death card is twofold here. The death card is telling me that there needs to be an end, a complete ending, a complete death to this lie. Because the only way they can be a happy family is if this secret can be tied up. But they are trying to bring Harry home. But he needs to divorce himself here from the Queen of Wands. It's the breakup. It's the breakup before the demise. So my cards have said before, the cards have said before that they are trying to sort Harry out before the passing of the king, so that this matter can be put to bed. And both these, this king and queen of in reverse, wands, king and queen of wands in reverse, is the end of Harry and Meghan, in order to secure the happiness of the broader family here. Otherwise it will taint the family legacy, and it's in order to keep William in an upright position, and it's getting Harry out. Whoa. Okay, my friends, to summarize, it's going to happen this year, the year of the horse. A fire has been lit. It's got to come to an end. This whole scenario of the Sussexes that has been in the realm, this showing up at all these award ceremonies is a burden on the family. The secret is a burden on the family legacy. They are trying to work through the instability that there has been. Let me just get this other deck out. I'm just going to get this other deck out quickly and see if there is one last message and one last clarifier here. Let's just have a look here. So I've got all the cards here. Queen Elizabeth, have we hit on something? Can you just clarify? Can you just clarify for me and summarize this message that you've given us, that the Sussexes are the burden and that they are working on bringing Harry home, and that one is proper. Yes, the Sussexes are the burdens. These cards have fallen out. Look at that in reverse. It is not fair. The King of Swords, Queen of Wands. It's the constant attacks. I normally have William as the King of Swords here, but this is legalities here. It's the final cut of legalities. The quiet power, the inner truth, weakness, loss of emotional control, manipulation, and misuse of power. Self-confidence, introverted, selfishness, jealousy, okay? Self-care, unpaid debts, one-side charity, strings attached, power of domination, a burden, extra responsibility, hard work. Yes, this has just told me now that there's all this burden and stress about the Sussexes, and it is about getting the divorce through. This is all the legal documents that they are working on, but William has lost control. William is absolutely furious about this Queen of Wands in reverse. And let's just have a look here quickly. One last message. Underline here. The betrayal, the constant fighting, the lack of a long-term vision, limited success and rewards work without results and distraction. It's about the Sussexes. Meditation, contemplation, retreat, renewal, solitude. They need to bring Harry into solitude so that he can recover. Because without him being there we go. Manifesting. Action, creation, manifestation power, self-confidence, clarity, willpower, skill, and creativity. Yes, they are working on a creative way to stop this fighting, to stop this constant ongoing. They are trying to get Harry out so that he can recover, because everything that they have been putting in has not worked. Everything that they've tried is not worked. And this is the imbalance that there is in it. That's the burden. The Empress here. Nurturing. She is telling us that she is now guiding us. The Empress. She is nurturing. Good parenting. Development. Accomplishment. Growth. Evolving. Action. If it was in reverse, it would have told me it was the Queen. But this to me is telling me that this is Princess Catherine. This is Princess Catherine of Wales. They are leaning very heavily on her, and she is the nurturing one. There we go. Good luck, life cycles, destiny. That is her destiny and her. And there's a turning point now. Change is coming. There's an inevitable fate. The ups and the downs and the unpredictable. Inspiration, ideas, discovery, timeless potential, free spirit, exploration, excitement and freedom. Yes, there we go. She has confirmed that through the clear mind of Catherine, the future Queen, she is working on things. She is stabilizing William. She has come up with a plan, and she's worked on something to end this conflict, to get Harry out, because everything is a burden on them, and this is the beginning of new things. Thank you very much. Queen Elizabeth, thank you for this message. I'm still shaking. I'm still shaken. And one last upright. A natural leader, a visionary, entrepreneur, big picture, overcoming challenges, mature, career focused. Is this telling me that once Harry is out, they can get him to a point of career focused? Back to his roots, but not as a working royal. And yes, she has answered us yes. She's answered us yes. That this is all about Harry, getting him out. She's worried about him. She's concerned about him. And she wants it to come to an end. She wishes that she could have ended it. Bringing it into that. Endings, beginnings, change, transformation. Bringing justice back. Fairness, truth, clarity, balance. In order to save money, security, scarcity, control, fragility. It's to take control of Harry again. To get control of him and save him. And that's where I'm going to end it. Thank you very much, my friends. Keep an eye out for the two other readings. I'm going to load this one before I load the two other readings. One is about Meghan Markle and that vulgar display that she had at that award ceremony. And then the other one is going to be about Fergie, and not Fugie, Fergie, and where all the money is. But I'm loading this one because this message needed to come out first. Thank you very much, my friends. Speak to you soon. Goodbye.